What is up, YouTube? It is AJ from AJ's Media and Adventures, and today we're reviewing a movie. Today we are reviewing Scream 3. So, if you haven't seen it, this is a review for it, so there will be spoilers ahead. Now, I would like to talk about the bad first, because I actually really enjoy this movie, but I feel like there needs to be things talked about it. So, without any further ado, here's the bad. So, for me, the bad would be the idea of bringing Sydney's mother back. Because you didn't know if they were going to make it a supernatural thing or if it was just all in her head. Because it felt like more towards the supernatural ghost type of horror movie. However, that wasn't the case, and the end reveal proved that. However, it was interesting on the first watch. Second watch, it was just really boring. I would say bringing it to Hollywood in the production of Stab 3, which was kind of cool that it collided with Scream 3. It brought interesting points, but it also kind of soured the flavor of the movie because you didn't know what it was. You have Sydney out in somewhere, I'd presume, in the Pacific Northwest. And then you have Hollywood and a bunch of actors and stuff, which was kind of fun and cool to see the actors being killed in a role that they were playing from a movie. Like, Scream 2 was like, I'm gonna pin it on the movies, but Scream 3 it was going after the movies instead. I will say that after watching Scream 4, this movie is like a masterpiece compared to Scream 4. What this movie did was a lot better than what Scream 4 did. I didn't like the fact that they kind of did another bait and switch with David Arquette's character and Courtney Cox. I didn't appreciate that, and it's too much of a bait and switch because it was like, they love each other, come back for the second one, they do, they don't, and then for the third one, you thought they were still in love, but then they get married in this one after hating each other. So, it was kind of confusing, but more or less was still better than what happens in the future movies because there's too many bait and switches between them. I would also say Sydney's brother being the villain wasn't also very cool. The fact that they made this the third movie revolving around the first one, it was very weird. I didn't like it. I wish that this would have been the second one and it would have been done cooler. The fact that he was kind of claiming the victories on the murders of obviously her mom and then her friends and stuff like that. It was weird. So, I would also say that it was cool to see that there was kind of like a mastermind that told them and they didn't just stumble upon and start murdering people. It was good insight to what happened in the past, but it was very unneeded, I would say. So, I would say overall this movie was kind of unnecessary because it felt like it was only in the past before Scream 1 happened, but it was revolving around the present time. So that's my main issues with the film. The good parts of the film, though, I would say are the characters. Apart from the Hollywood characters, they're really flat, dull. You get confused because you're like, why are they there? But they're just to be meatbags. That's pretty much it. Even if you like one of them, don't get attached to them. Even my second watch, I was like, do these people survive? And I was like, there's no way these characters are made out to survive. They are just flat. Though you might appreciate their dialogue, they're flat. I would say a good thing is Scream 3 had the production of Stab 3 in it, which was cool. I appreciated that. It was kind of fun to see that. I would also say the fact that Sydney was in it and played more of the quiet role, but she still came in at the end for a big finish, was cool, but it was also weird. And I would say I really liked the new cop, the detective in this. I can't remember his name now, but he was the guy from Transformers Dark of the Moon. And he played a really good role. And then he just, gets beat up, and then he's lying on the floor. And then he gets up to get beat up again and lie on the floor. So his role was cool. Good addition. It kind of sucks that they never brought him back for the fourth or even fifth one. I would say overall this movie was unnecessary. It was cool in some parts, but I would say you don't need to watch Scream 3. If anything, it is like a B or a C movie. Some stuff works, some stuff is just very boring. Like, it's not bad, it's just very boring. So thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.